For the day of the election, I want to teach you a series of tappings that are good for dispelling stagnant energy and that address the different vital organs that we have. And once we dispel the stagnant energy in these organs and they experience some peace, then that peace is transmitted to our brain through our vagus nerve. So it's very important that we address our tension, not through our head, because our head mainly goes to the past and the future and what if, and but directly through the body. If we can calm the body, then the mind calms, because the mind is a process that happens through the body. So it's very important to come back to the present moment and come back to the body and then help it to relax. Let me show you these tappings. So we are going to start. We are looking for 4 finger breaths up from the ankle bone, here, in between the bone and the tendon. And we explore with our fingers and we find a point that's more painful. Okay, that's a point where the kidney meridian, the spleen meridian, and the liver meridian come together. So there's many opportunities that some stagnation could be there. We have one there and one here, affecting, of course, all those organs. We have one on the other leg, right? So I want you to find both points, one on each leg. And then we are going to be tapping there. But first, we rub our hands to generate circulation of blood and chi. And we are going to be tapping there, either crossing our hands and tapping on both. The hands are like this, so they are not like this, but they are more like a little bit concave. And we are tapping on those points. Crossing your hands, or you can tap same hand, same leg. And since the hand is big, you are getting the point and something around the point too. That's okay. Another way to find the point is by using your pinky by the side of your ankle bone. You just massage in there. If you want, you can do one at a time, but I like to do both at the same time, especially because there are like 10 of them, 10 different points that I'm going to be showing you, and you're going to remember them, I promise you. Also, you're going to have the recording, so please don't take notes. Practice right now with me. Okay. I was bringing my feet up so that you could see where my hands are, but you let your feet be supported so that you can be more restful there. Crossing hands or same side, same leg. Okay, great. You could also just massage up and down those points. I have big thumbs, so it's also nice to massage up and down, whatever you like. And pay attention. Try to see if you can get some general note on what seems to be happening there. No expectations, just opening to being with your body right where it is at this moment and sensations that it's feeling. Okay, so that's the first one. Inside, along, this is the inner side of our muscles and inner side of our thighs and legs. That's we start there. The second one is going to go to the outside of our legs. And it's also 4 finger breath, and it comes 4 finger breath down from where the kneecap is. This is our kneecap, my kneecap. Then this is the end of my kneecap. I'm using opposite arm to opposite leg, 4 finger breath. And again, between the bone and the tendon there is a point. That's a very, very important point for digestion and also for the immune system. And you can know that you are at the point if when you flex your feet, you notice that something is moving under your fingers. It's kind of like a popping up point. So we are going to be tapping there. Another way you can find it is by bringing your hands to the edge of the kneecap. And since, again, the hands are so big, when you are tapping, you are tapping on that point. These rubber hands, generation of blood and chi, and tap there. Okay, strong tapping. Let go of all that stagnation that's affecting our immune system. This point, Susan Lee, which is a stomach point, is amazing also for any problems with digestion. And probably many of you are having digestion problems because the stomach is very much affected by stomach and intestines, like the whole organism is very much affected by tension. Stomach and spleen are a couple in traditional Chinese medicine, and the spleen and the stomach are very much affected by obsessive thinking. So guess what? Take care of your digestion by massaging these points or tapping, or you can also use crossing the leg and using your this part of your feet to massage there. That's what also feels good if you can have that range of movement. Your heel massaging that thing there. It's difficult to see here. Of course, you will be sitting, but if I sit, then you cannot see it. But, you know, tapping, massaging with the fingertips or with the heel. Okay, so reviewing. Where was the first one? Inside the inner side of the legs. And that was near the ankle bone. Where is the second one? Outside of the legs. And also 4-finger breath from the kneecaps. Okay, now we go to the third one. That one is at a gluteus maximus. So let's rub our hands and give ourselves a good slap at the gluteus. So you probably need to stand at this point. You have had injections put in your gluteus. That's the point that they use. It's gallbladder point. Gallbladder and liver are together. I think if you divide your gluteus in 4, it would be like in the upper, perhaps where the two lines meet, just to have some general idea. Am I tapping very low? Am I tapping very high? Just rub your hands and give yourself a good tapping in your gluteus maximus. Okay, so inside the inner side of the legs, the outer side near the kneecaps, and then gluteus maximus. We have 3. Number 4 is the kidneys. The kidneys are very much affected by fear. And of course, they function together with the adrenal glands. They are here at the level of our waist, by the side of the spine, both the kidneys and the adrenal glands. So we are going to massage up and down, in and out. Or this is a detoxifying point. Hegu, you could also use rubbing your kidneys in circles with this. So whatever one you prefer, let's rub our hands. Okay, and then massage our kidneys. Yeah, like children exploring. By the way, teach this to your children. They would love to play with it. They would love to show it to their friends, perhaps, and they will be needing it. We usually don't pay attention to how much the children are perceiving. Okay. So we had by the side of the kneecaps, we had by the side of the ankle bones, sorry, we had by the side of the ankle bones, by the side of the kneecaps, by our gluteus maximus and our kidneys. And now we are coming to the sides. So the left side is the stomach and spleen. On the right side is the liver, and we are massaging there and tapping. So you could also tap the kidneys when you are coming up. I mean, since we are tapping right now, we have tapped down near the ankle bones, we have tapped near the kneecaps, above the kneecaps, I forgot, above the kneecaps, gluteus maximus, kidneys, spleen and liver. Now we are going to go to the heart, which is in the armpit. It's the beginning of the heart meridian. So let's plug the tap there gently because it's a very sensitive spot. So we can do first one. Again, the hand is like this, not like this. Okay. And here. The heart is taking also a really, really big toll with all this tension. So it's important to let go of stagnation here. And smiling to our heart, how it has accompanied us from the very beginning and still there beating for us. And it's also crying for help. So if you can remember anything that helps your heart, do it these days, besides the tapping. Okay, so let's review again. Okay, so let's start again, tapping near the ankle bones, and then going to the outer side, tapping under the knees. Let's tap above the knees, also four-finger breath above the knees, same line of the stomach, so following in the same proportional line to what we tapped just a moment ago. Down here is the same meridian here. Okay. By the way, this is also very good if you have knee pain, these 2 points, especially the one above the knees. Okay, this is all helping your stomach. Then we went to gluteus maximus, trying to help our liver and gallbladder, which are together in traditional Chinese medicine and also in the functions of cleansing from toxins, our body, and then we go up to the kidneys and we tap there and we let go of any stagnations on kidneys and adrenal glands. And then we come to the side, more or less same, it's like a belt here, both sides. The spleen and stomach on the left side and the liver and gallbladder on the right side. Okay, and then we are going to the heart. The heart. And we are going now to the middle of the arm. So if you can imagine your arm like a rope that falls in half here at the middle. When you fold your arm there's like a little line and there. It's a long point, and of course you have it on both sides. And as we were saying, our breathing is also affected by our inner state. So a way of bringing some kind of calm and peace to our viscera is by helping, for example, the lung to relax. And of course, our breathing affects also our whole organism. And so we are going to tap there. Remember, the hands are not like that. They are like pasta, and they are slightly concave. And we are tapping there and smiling to our lungs that have allowed us to breathe from the very first moment and that keep accompanying us and waiting for us to help a little bit when there are these challenges. Okay, one side, the other side, one side pasta, little smile. Give me a smile, come on. Yes, that's beautiful. Good. Give yourself a smile. Thank you. All right. And then just two more. And then we'll do a review again. 3-finger breath from your wrist. So this is the line of your wrist. 3-finger breath down. This is the way the Chinese count proportionally to the size of every person where the point is. 3-finger breath of your fingers down. And right here in the middle, which is the path of the pericardium meridian, the membrane that covers the heart. Here, there is a point that's called inner gate. And on the other side, there is one that's called outer gate on another meridian. So here we are going to this one. And again, with very gentle hands, not like this, but like this. We tap there. Inhaling slowly, gently, and deeply. Exhaling like sighing. Smile. Smile here is the part. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. And here. This is helping our pericardium meridian, which is a membrane that covers the heart, how we take things in and how we radiate them out. And so it's so important, right, to help it at this moment and always, but especially these moments, how we take things in and how we radiate them out and how no matter what the news are, we are ready to respond to it. We are ready to continue with our main mission, which is what it is to be human. And that is before, during, and after the election and for the years to come. So for that, we need to assist our organism so that we can keep being of help to others and to ourselves moving forward. Okay, so protecting our heart, tapping on our pericardium meridian point, inner gate, and again on inner gate. And finally, we come to point number 10, which is if you find your clavicular bones here, and then the end of the clavicular bone, there is like a big round thing there, or medium round thing, the end of the bone. And immediately under the end of the bone, there is a little indentation. And that's the end of the kidney meridian. So this kidney meridian that is so affected by fear. We are pressing these points, elegant mansion, the end of the kidney meridian, and we are finding, as we inhale slowly, gently, and deeply, like sighing, we are finding some peace within us. And we exhale, inviting our body to relax, feel grounded, supported, safe. Can inhale and exhale through the nose, or inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. And a gentle smile. And sensing how your body feels. Probably a lot of movement everywhere. letting go of what is stagnant. Maybe keep breathing, inhaling, exhaling. Okay, let's review this one. And for those of you that have to go, please feel free to go. And those of you that can stay, stay. So let's review this one. Let's see if you remember the 10. First one, where was it? Inside, right? The inner side of the legs here. Yeah. Okay. There. Number one. Number two, where is it? On the outer side of the legs. Under the kneecap. And your body is receiving again this help on letting go of what is stagnant. Okay. Then the third one is above the kneecaps. Four-finger breath above the kneecaps. Again, if you put your hands at the kneecap, at the edge of the kneecap, you can just touch that point, which is again a stomach point, to let go of the stagnation there. That's number three. We are now on the outer side. Number two and number three is the outer side of the legs. Number four is gluteus maximus. There we can be firm because there is a lot of muscle usually there. In the other ones, we are a little bit more gentle. Okay, number four, gluteus maximus. Number five, you remember where was number five? Kidneys, exactly. So we are massaging our kidneys and our adrenal glands, letting go of fear, letting go of that stagnation that has come from the fear, from the contraction. So massaging up and down, in and out, or with circles like this. You know that the kidneys are by the side of the spine and at the level of the waist. And exhaling, letting go of fears. Trusting that we can work with whatever arises and that we will never give up on our mission of understanding what is to be human. So our call, that's why we came here, to be learning about ourselves and also to be available to others. Okay, then, so that was, let's see, inside one, outside by the kneecaps two, by the kneecaps three, gluteus maximus four, kidney five. So we are at the middle of the length of our body. We had come to the waistline, right? Number five, kidneys. And then we go to the sides, same belt, from the back to the side, both sides, spleen and stomach on the right, liver and gallbladder on the left, and we tap. I mean, we could have tapped kidneys too. I don't know why I always forget that kidneys could be tapped. I think because I like more massaging them. But yeah, we can tap or massage, whatever you like, and then tap here by the side of the body, kind of between the armpit and the hip. There is this other space where our stomach and spleen are on the left and our liver and gallbladder are on the right in massage. Letting go of stagnant energy of overthinking, obsessive thinking on the left, and of anger on the right. Anger is associated with the liver and the gallbladder, the bile. Okay, so that was kidneys were five. This on the side is six. Seven is the heart, very gently tapping under the armpit while inhaling slowly and deeply and exhaling. And here. Eight is at the middle of the arm as we located when we fold the arm. Again, hands like pasta. Tapping the lung point there, helping to dispel stagnant energy in our lungs. And it's not so much about how hard you press, but how present can you be right there, not mechanically, but really present on giving and receiving this tapping. So the lungs are also going, yeah, let's go. Let's get out all this greed, stagnation. Okay, so that's the lungs. And then we go to number 9, which is the pericardium point. And it's 3-finger breath from our wrist line here between the tendon and it's a little bit of a cartilage there. So the points are never on bone or cartilage or tendon or muscle. They are always in indentations in between them. And we are gently tapping there. And again, inhaling slowly, gently and deeply. And you are practicing this every day, and especially on election day, several times a day. And if you can stay away from the news, I would recommend that so that your nervous system can have a little bit of a more calm day. You can still learn the news on the next day. And I'm sure we are going to have plenty of news the next day and the following day. So keep thinking, how can I assist my body? What is that I'm putting my body through by being plugged to the news all the time, to all this roller coaster that changes nothing? I mean, it's not that because you're more informed, you're going to solve anything. We have done the work up to the election day, and then it's time to rest for a moment and recover for the rest of the race. Okay, so here is the last point, the 10th point of this practice of letting go of stagnant energy and replenishing ourselves. And this point, you find it by going to the clavicular bone, finding the head of the clavicular bone, and under it, a little indentation. And then that's the end of the kidney meridian. Like we said, the kidney meridian is very much affected by fear, so it's good to work with this point and with letting go of fear. Inhaling slowly, gently, and deeply. It also happens to be at the top, more or less, of the space of our lungs. And right there where the vagus nerve passes, in line with the esophagus. So good point to send vibes of relaxation. Inhaling slowly, gently, and deeply. Exhaling through the nose or the mouth, whatever you find most effective at this moment. And a little smile of appreciation of the amazing organism we have that's always open to receive our guidance, to receive our help through touch, through breath, through movements. And noticing how you feel. It's also to dispel any more stagnant energy. Let's massage the shoulders and along the arms and out the arms and here. Let's for a moment sense how we feel. We could also massage a little bit our head, our neck, the center of our chest, and our sides and back, and along our legs, and out through the feet, letting go of stagnation. Any and all of these will help. So just for a moment, let's sense and do a transition for the next practice.